Caleb Choate, the 2-0 fighter here. Another wrestler since he was in 6th grade, and Army veteran as we are here on Memorial Day weekend inside Columbus, Ohio, Sports Stars Indoor Sports Complex. And another kid from Columbus MMA. An up-and-coming camp here. They've been around for a while. Took a little bit of a break, though, and you see them starting to produce some more fighters here as we are at IT Fight Series 33. He said he wants a knockout or TKO and definitely does not want to go to the judges.
No, you definitely don't want to in this case. Because as we just saw in our previous bout, a split decision, I don't agree with the judges, how they scored at 30-27 for Anthony Romero.
I don't agree with that either.
That's exactly why you don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges, because you just never know what they're going to see and how they're going to score it.
Why would you want someone else to decide your fate? I don't know if any fighter said, I want to go out there, fight for 3 rounds, and then I want someone else to decide if I won or not.
Right? I couldn't agree more with that statement. If I were to ever step in the cage, in fact, David, we should have a charity grappling match. You against me, announcer versus announcer at intermission to decide who is the #1 announcer here tonight at IT Fight Series 33.
Thanks, Rick Toms.
Now, Caleb, if I'm reading this correctly, is fighting out of Texas?
He was, I believe, born in Washington, was stationed in Texas because he was in the Army, and now lives in Ohio and Columbus. No glove touch here from the heavyweights.
Angles, ball, angles.
Oh, those two slugging now in the center of the cage. I like this, David.
And you see Choate actually slipping a couple punches. A couple left hooks here from Shough. Right hand.
I'm feeling one of these big guys is going to hit the mat pretty hard here in just a few moments.
Body kick there from
nice. Both of them slugging it out.
Go down for a double from here. Go down for a double.
Shough looking for the double leg. And with the 2 wrestlers, you got to figure that both of these guys are maybe going to, a big left hook there, just misses on the release. But as I was saying, you got to figure between the 2 wrestlers that they're going to probably try and stand and bang. That might be a stalemate if they try to grapple.
You can see some,
big
nice.
left hand from Shough lands.
You can see some marks on Caleb's face already from the strikes.
Paul Shough throwing some big, heavy strikes. Caleb Choate doing the same, but it looks like Shough is the aggressor.
Oh, cameraman almost goes down there off that one.
Good thing the cage was reinforced here.
Get those hands locked,
Shough looking for the takedown, which is a little bit surprising because I feel like he was doing a great job in the stand-up and landing some shots there.
Absolutely. Maybe he feels he can do better on the ground. He was already doing great on the stand-up.
And right in front of our broadcast position here as Shough looks for that single leg. Thought for a second he was going to switch to a high crotch, but Choate releases and lands a big left hook.
Set those leg kicks up. Let's go.
Both guys are marked up on their face here already. Looks like Choate has a little bit of a mouse under his left eye.
You got to throw. You got to keep going.
Shough opens up a little bit. Counter right hand from Choate.
Paul Shough in the red and black trunks goes for the nice kick there.
Now Choate has him up against the cage, maybe looking for a takedown. Big knee there from Paul Shough.
Yeah, this has probably been the most action we've seen on a consistent, non-stop action we've seen all night, and it's in the heavyweight matchup, which I did not think would happen.
Push off,
back and forth contest here between these two heavyweights. Again, Shough in the red and black, Caleb Choate in the white and black.
We're 10 seconds left.
Front kick there, just misses from Caleb Choate.
Wow, that was a great first round here in the heavyweight contest between Paul Shough and Caleb Choate. I would have to personally give this round 10-9 to Paul here. What about you, David?
I got to agree. I think that Paul Shough was really the aggressor. Choate landed some shots as well, but I think that Shough landed the bigger ones. Good, entertaining first round there. Let's see if they can keep up that pace.
Absolutely. Don't forget, folks, if you like what you hear so far between myself, Juan Valley, and David McKenney, or if you want to put your 2 cents in on, tweet us using the hashtag #ITFightSeries33 so we can hear your thoughts, your comments, whatever it may be. And additionally, you might be able to see your tweet pop up on the live broadcast. Maybe get some more followers. Who knows? But tweet us, hashtag #ITFightSeries33.
Also, be sure to follow at Bluegrass MMA, at MMA McKinney, and at the Magic Don Juan on Twitter.
Yes, give us some follows.
And at Live Sportscast. Of course, livesportscaster.com is the home where you can check out every IT Fight Series 33 event.
From now to the end of time. Seconds make their way out the cage. Chad Chukovich getting ready to signal to fighters, and we are about to start our second round of this heavyweight contest between Paul Shough in the red and black trunks and Caleb Choate in the white and black.
And again, these two big heavyweights just looking to bang here.
Not in the literal sense, of course, folks, but with the hands of flying. Oh, Paul with some nice combinations.
And he's throwing, Shough's throwing, but he's throwing off of his back foot. He's not stepping into it. A couple outside leg kicks there from Choate land. Left hook from Paul Shough.
When that kick comes, throw the cross right there. Throw the cross.
And those outside leg kicks are coming in bunches now from Caleb Choate.
Now, if I was Paul Shough, one thing I would probably do right now is, because it seems like Caleb is more so on the counter defense here, is I would just come forward with the strikes, and you might be able to finish Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb doing a nice job, though, of slipping those punches at this point. And Caleb's corner thinks that Shough hurt his left hand, so he switched stances. He's shaking it out there, as you can see.
He might be
Let's
right.
see if Choate turns it up here. Yeah, and Shough does not look comfortable at all. Throws that left hand and immediately brought it back down to his side.
He's going for the double leg takedown and slams down Caleb.
The big scream there from Paul Shough as he finishes that double leg. I think he may have hawked up a little bit there. And maybe that left hand isn't hurt because he's throwing some punches here. Yeah, I hope it's not broken because
I hope not.
He just threw about 15 punches to the face of Caleb Choate, and it looked like they all landed. Paul Shough in half guard here. Caleb Choate on his back.
Watch it, come on, grab your shorts, grab your shorts.
Caleb Choate looking to attempt to grab that Kimura from the bottom.
Paul's doing a good job at kind of just throwing punches right now to the midsection, trying to stay active so the, Chad Chukovich doesn't stand this fight up.
Yeah, and after that close first round,
at some point, Caleb's going to have to defend that because your ribs are going to start hurting after all those punches.
.10 seconds left here in the first round, the second round, excuse me, between these two heavyweights.
Well, I'm not going to lie, David. That 3 minutes kind of flew by. It didn't feel like it. Paul Slaw is in the corner, has his mouth kind of wide open. Looks like he might be gassed from all that, from all his punches he was throwing there.
Yeah, and I think we may be at 1 round apiece here between these two big heavyweights.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one, David. I have both rounds going to Paul Slaw here.
Excuse me, that's how I scored it as well. I forgot who won the first round. Both rounds so far, at least on our scorecards, to Paul Shough. And Caleb Choate is going to have to get a finish, at least in our opinion, to win, if he wants to win this fight.
It doesn't appear that Caleb is breathing hard, which is a good sign because, like you just said, David, he needs to come out here and dominate this third round. And honestly, like you said, I think he needs to finish his fight if he wants to walk away victorious.
Also, it may be a bad thing that he's not breathing hard because you want him to go for broke and you want to be tired at the end of the fight. You don't want to walk out of there, not even be sweating and not be breathing hard. But the two big heavyweights here, amateur fight here at IT Fight Series 33. They get the final instructions from their corners.
All right, folks, so we go to the third and final round in this heavyweight contest.
And Shough immediately.
2 huge knees to the midsection of Caleb there. Now Paul looks like he's going for the takedown with a single leg.
Yeah, that inside single leg takedown here. Caleb Choate looking to stuff it, doing a good job so far up against the fence.
Get that leg, Paul. Get it.
Looking for maybe the high crotch here now.
Paul, don't worry about the takedown. Let go.
There you go. Watch it. Hand on the face. Get the wrist control.
Shough finishes that takedown, although I'm not really sure if it was a takedown or if Choate just pulled guard. Nevertheless, Paul Shough ends up on top here, now in Caleb Choate's full guard.
It looked like there for a second that Paul was trying to advance the side or half guard on the left side, but it looks like he kind of gave up on that here at the moment. Nice.
Shough
lands a heavy strike.
Yeah, postures up, lands a shot to the body, then to the head. Shough throwing some body shots. These are scoring points here, at least in the eyes of the judges. He's staying busy, staying the aggressor, and he has control here of the cage. Choate maybe looking to swing here, maybe looking for a Kimura from his back, but really he needs to be looking to stand up here because I don't think he's going to finish him with a submission off of his back.
I don't either, and if I was Caleb at this point in time, I would just hold down Paul Shaw as much as I could to force the referee to stand the fight up.
Paul Shough holding down Caleb Choate here. Shough now throwing a couple of big punches as he is in side control. Choate looking to get up though. Those punches are scoring there. Not a lot of power behind them, but they were landing.
And again, more strikes to the midsection there of Caleb from Paul Slaw. More points being added to his scorecard there. And at this point, I don't think Caleb has anything left to show the judges why he deserves this fight.
Paul Shough again throwing a couple more punches. And as it does happen a lot in heavyweight bouts, the pace slowed down tremendously here in the third round with 10 seconds left to go. Paul Shough decides not to slow down the pace anymore. Maybe looking to leave a lasting impression on the judges here as we will go to the judges in this heavyweight contest.
Wow. Great showing there from Paul Slaw. That was a dang on good performance from him. I think with 3 rounds of pretty much dominant performance that he will advance his record to 2-1 as an amateur fighter.
Yeah, I got to agree with you. We still need to make it official, but I think that Paul Shough is going to move up to 2-1 here.
And Caleb, unfortunately, is going to suffer his first loss as an amateur here. And Rick Toms looks like he has the official scorecards, or the official score from the judges. And he's going to walk into the cage, and we await our official announcement here between Paul Slaw and Caleb Choate. And as myself and David kind of predicted, all three judges scored about 30-27 for Ryan, a.k.a. Paul Slaw, and he will